my entire day to process what happened. Amazed that somebody could actually act like that, given such an amazing opportunity. Again, no one's entitled to anything, guys. You're not entitled. I'm not entitled. My friends are not entitled to anything from anyone. It was an opportunity that was given to him. It didn't work out because of him. He took responsibility in his live stream Saturday night, even though me and Joey, we sat in our streams and said, it's no one's fault, guys. We'll try again. My people were mad. I was disappointed, but you think I sat there and said, oh, it's Pete's fault. FP, oh my God, and blew his shit up? No. So I'm amazed to have woken up of a message calling us scammers because we saw his notebook with a few room numbers in it. It's public knowledge online. Like, I'm dumbfounded. Like, I'm actually dumbfounded that somebody can act like that. Again, it's detrimental to my character, to my career that I have worked my ass off for. I didn't get handed this. It didn't just blow up because I filmed videos of the Cecil. I've been doing this for years, guys. This is my job. This is what I do. I've worked my ass off, and I'll be damned to let somebody come at me like that and make thousands of people believe that I'm a scammer and I'm a bad person. I do a lot for people that I care about, and I do a lot for strangers, and so does Joey. Joey is one of the most kind-hearted, giving people I've ever met. I'm literally dumbfounded and sick to my stomach that somebody would think otherwise. Not just of me. Forget about me, Joey. He helped us all out. I am sickened, guys, literally sickened. And yes, this had to be addressed. This is not something where you can ignore the haters, because this is a serious matter. Us being called scammers by somebody with a following on YouTube and TikTok, that is not okay. That's a huge issue, guys, if you know what I'm saying. So it will be handled. This is being addressed now. I'm sure there's people in here that are watching me that are fans of Pete, and that's fine. But just know I would have never acted like that. I also would have not handled a situation like that. Neither would my community, because I am so damn proud of the community that I have built for myself. I must say, I have some of the best people that support and follow me, some of the most loving, kind-hearted people that would never act like that. So now that I said what I have to say, and there might be more, I'm just going to read through some of these comments here. And also for people coming into mine and Joey's live streams and commenting shit about our appearances, the way we look. For real? That's what you're going to do? Just know I'm laughing about you with my friends. We've been laughing at you all day. It's funny. But yeah, we didn't screw over anyone, guys, because this was our opportunity. This wasn't anyone else's but mine and Joey's and Jake's. We were the first people there. After the Netflix documentary, we got ourselves in. Joey got us in. There's just so much going through my head right now, guys, and I'm really holding back from saying a lot of things. But just know, like, this situation is very serious, because I'm not going to be slandered and harassed, and I'm not going to be called a scammer. I'm not. That's a very serious accusation, and that will be handled. I figured you didn't. I watched you way before I found his channel. Nothing about me on any of my social media platforms would ever, and Joey's, give you even an inkling that we're that type of person. Nothing. I'm so disheartened to know that somebody with that big of a following could react not think, but just react to what he thinks is unfair and unjust and not right without trying to understand what actually happened. You can't do that when you have all these people following you, because now you're calling us a scammer and you're sending thousands upon thousands of people over to us with false accusations, serious things that could really hurt our YouTube careers, our careers in general. So now we have a problem. It will be handled. You can't say stuff like that about people on the internet. In fact, if you know what I mean, you can't. So we'll wait and we'll see what happens. We'll wait. We'll see what happens. We'll see if he decides to conversate with us, which is what he should do. I've never seen somebody just run away from a problem that they created. So we'll wait. We'll wait to see what happens. Cancel culture. Yeah, exactly. Cancel culture will fix it, I guess. Yeah, right? Insane that people jump on the bandwagon. I get sickened when I see people jumping on the bandwagon. I look at what celebrities have to go through and these ginormous YouTubers, and I'm like, oh my God. You don't know them. You don't know me. You don't know Jake. You don't know Joey. You don't know us. So it's, why sit behind a computer screen and judge? You don't know the situation. You're hearing this like awful story about people. Like it's not true. We didn't scam him. We didn't ask for his money. This wasn't his opportunity. It was ours. We went back to the Cecil Hotel to live stream, got in 2 minutes later, wasn't even prepared, had to film on my phone. That's how quick it went. Security gave us like maybe a minute to grab our stuff from the car. So much so, this is great. We parked, had no time to find like a parking spot. We went inside, we came out. Joey had a ticket on his car. I mean, that should tell you guys something, that no, we didn't have time to call Pete and have him come downstairs and try to convince security to let this guy in who was live streaming to thousands of people and almost got the other security guard fired. So I don't really think that logically makes a lot of sense. And if it makes sense to you, that's honestly insane. And all the people that are coming in saying scammed Pete, are you even old enough to be on the internet? Because like the way that you're typing, it's like a child is typing it. And that's why I'm not addressing it. I'm not going to address children. Oh, I'll leave this stream up. Everyone's like, oh, I missed it. I came in late. I'm hearing a lot of different stories. There's one story. It wasn't his opportunity. It was ours. We went back to live stream. We had the opportunity to run in and film real quick. So we did. Joey was going to try to help him out, give him the security guy's number. Didn't have enough time because we woke up to thousands of messages that were scammers. So, yeah, that's amazing how we still wanted to help Pete. We had a whole conversation about it on the way home. Will they let him in? Will these security guys want to let him in? Because they're all talking. They all know that this YouTuber was live streaming to all these thousands of people, exposing them, letting him in to film. We're like, no, we're still going to give him the number. Gives him a chance to at least try to get in. Everyone's like, oh, it's not how you treat friends. We're not friends. We met that night. I didn't even know Pete was coming. Anyone else in your position would have done the same thing. So would Pete. Exactly. And here's the thing. I would not be like, oh my God, that's so messed up. In fact, the honest truth, you guys want to know what I was having anxiety about on the way to the Cecil last night while we were trying to go live stream? I was like, Joey, I'm leaving in 2 days. Security said we can come back next week and I won't be here. He's like, yeah, like, but maybe we can try to go when you're back. I'm like, what if we can only get the opportunity to go next weekend? And I even told Joey, because he has a friend that's going that got like access as well. And Joey was like, yeah, but I'll wait. And I'm like, yeah, but you have the opportunity to go. Like, you should go. So I'm not a fucking shitty friend. And if he wants to go just because I don't have the opportunity to, and he does, then he should. And anyone would do that. So again, Pete would have done the same thing. We wouldn't have gotten on social media and said, he's a scammer. It's not even accurate. That's not what a scammer is. A scammer isn't someone who tries to help you, do you a favor. Doesn't work out, doesn't make him a scammer. Yeah, it's no one's business to judge anyone, but obviously that happens. And probably the most sickening comment that I read the other night was, it's human nature. It's human nature to comment stuff like this to people on the internet. And I was like, it's not my human nature. And if it's your human nature, you need to like reevaluate things, because that's a little sad. It's not human nature. It's not human nature to spew hate at people.